uScope configuration for a single injector amperage test. Let's set the uScope up to measure injector amperage for a single injector. And we're going to come up to our probe calibration, and we're going to want to do 100 to 1 amperage. So let's come over to our menu. Let's go to vertical. Let's go down to probe calibration. And again, use the left or right arrow buttons until we get to 100 to 1 amperage and press OK. Now let's navigate over to my amperage scale or my amplitude. And we're going to want to set that at a 1/2 amp. We're going to want our time at 5 milliseconds. We're going to want the position at 1 graduation up from the bottom. We're going to have our trigger set to auto. And we're going to set the trigger voltage value at approximately 261 milliamps. So let's come on over here and make this adjustment. There's 260 milliamps. That's the correct setting. And we're going to measure on the rise. And we're going to make sure that our horizontal trigger is in the center of the screen. We're going to have our invert off. And we're going to want to turn some meters on. So let's come on over and go down to meters. And I also want to get my average, so I know what my average is. So let's come down and choose the V average. Press OK. Now we got our presets all set. Now let's go ahead and press the B button so we can save that. Let's write down that number of 073 for future reference. Then we can go over to the car and make our measurement, adjust these as needed, and then resave it once we get a reference file on the screen.